that's bringing me down. I went to him. He said my life's a bore. So quit my wife because it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. Am I just paranoid?
Playoff football has once again returned to our nation's capital as you get a look inside Northwest Stadium here in Landover. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we got a great one in store, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Washington Commanders.
Sam Martin is set to kick off.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Red, black ultra. Slide 2. Cut.
Love looking to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
At the 40-yard line.
Yes, left, shoot. Edo blue.
To throw now. Here's Love. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 more yards there and another first down.
That's another Washington first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
45, chop, 17, set.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6-yard pickup.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 4.
Come on, striker. 3-3. 10 black. Ready?
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Ready, ready. 50, green, hut, hut.
Love now. He'll buy some time right. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Commanders.
Blue striker.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Black shot. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. Throw left side complete. That's Rice. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Panthers' 13-yard line.
Throwing. Love. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And the Commanders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
That's good for Washington. First down.
Now Love. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
They'll go again here with Hubbard. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
The big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 88 yards. And the Panthers are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has...
That's caught at the 25. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. They're going to take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Set, ready. 60 ready.
Young. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
First down, Carolina.
On the handoff, running left is Hubbard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Ready, set.
Second and a couple.
Set, huh?
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
Set, huh? Ready.
Love. That is caught. And he's going to have a Commanders first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
A 7-yard gain. And a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Yellow, red, cycle. Ready?
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. He finds his man. Complete. It's Watkins. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Right, right. Set, go.
Working out of the gun. Love. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Claws red, field black. Green jack. Hut, hut.
Again, it's Love. Forced out to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. DJ Wonnum got off his spot quickly and got to the quarterback. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that third consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Man, and he hits him in stride. A little tough on the secondary there, in zone defensively. Quarterback had time to survey and find a spot.
And if you want to change things up and put a little more pressure on him, you could go to man coverage. Everyone matches up and send more pressure. But you can also do it out of zone coverage if you're worried about what's going to happen on your back end. Send someone else, drop someone else out of the line. The old zone blitz could come into play to try and get that pressure on the quarterback.
Ready?
On play action, Young. That is caught. McMillan with it. And he's brought down. In the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here. He's one of the bigger receivers in the game, CD, and his size that time certainly helped against double coverage.
Yeah, you're still a little bit of a disadvantage when you're going against multiple defenders when they're trying to double you and sometimes triple you. But you're exactly right. With his build, he could minimize that disadvantage, and he more than held his own and hauled that one in right there.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Ready?
To the air once more, Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Throwing, Young. Checks this down to Hubbard. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here we go.
In motion, the tight end. Here is Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Flush, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal.
Blue 32. Claude red. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Young. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skim through the end zone for a touchback here. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Over the middle, complete. It's Watkins. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 48.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home. All the way back to my dad, he predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
From the 29, here's second down and 5.
Here we go, set, ready.
Young will set to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sand. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, and talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the third quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get them going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said. That they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the second half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game. Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it will be Washington football now with a first and 10.
On the set.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Yeah, both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try to get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll come up 2nd and 7. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll get this one down to about the 17. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Black, 95. Watch out now. 50, 50.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Ready.
Love to throw for it on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
And he's got it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This Carolina defense looking to keep him out of the end zone once more. 3rd and goal. Eckler. And Eckler will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack that has stopped him short of the first down. They'll run through with Eckler. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even giving up a defensive touchdown.
Ready.
Out of his end zone, Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
There's a diving catch right side. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw, Young. To the left side, he's got McMillan. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And that'll bring up 4th down. There's Sam Martin now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. fielded at the 43. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready?
To throw now. Here's Love. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll get positive yardage there, so he'll be touchdown. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Love looking to throw it. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That's good.
Hold the ball.
Commanders, 1st down.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Back at the 22-yard line.
Real green.
Love from the gun. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. Myles Garrett gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. And Gay knocks this one through. And they're back within a touchdown at 17-10. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now, their friend, as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
Got it. Right through. Here we set.
They go play action. Young steps away. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ultra.
A give running right. It's Hubbard. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Bobby Wagner able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Carolina. Fielded just inside the 20. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this is a unit that needs to get in gear if they want to play for a conference championship next weekend. Down 7 here in the 4th, and a very critical drive upcoming. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 9. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Man, and he hits him in stride. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
All right, go. Black, 95. Black Ultra.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Gain of 6. And a Washington first down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Ready?
Love now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 20. 10. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. A great effort there. 41 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, 4th quarter, as the kick is away here. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down.
Right, 97. That's
Young. And that's going to be incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Blaster, sit. Blue striker. Set.
Here's Young. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I don't know if you need the big shot right there or not, because you've still got time to work some of the shorter stuff and try to get into field goal range. They did go for the big one there. It would have been nice, but it winds up incomplete.
Now Young. That is caught. He finds McMillan. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Young to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
They'll get this complete to Sanders, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 24-yard line.
And the Panthers first down.
Here we go.
They'll run out of... Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Wow, so they were already in field goal range. Now this and a completely new story to tell.
And frankly, what they're going to say when they review this game and go over it, they're going to tell the offense, you had one job. All right, you knew what you had to get done. You knew where you wanted to kick the field goal from. You know our range. Just take care of the football, and we win the game.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Love looking to throw it.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. A broken tackle there, but not a time to show for it. Tackled just on the other side of midfield.
Second and 6.
Hands it off out of the gun. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
35-yard line.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. First and 10.
Black, 95, grill, green.
Now Love.
McKinnon here, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play, has him at field goal range with a chance to win. So it all rests now on the right foot of the kicker, Matt Gay. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This would put them in the NFC. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
Has been, and now overtime will decide who goes on to play in the NFC Championship. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people called for this change before, and they finally got it after the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs. Patrick Mahomes and KC, they score first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football, and people hated that. Now the game reaches OT. Every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be If you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll try and run for it, and he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard.
The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first.
And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Now the first throw in overtime for Young. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Straight ahead with Hubbard.
Oh, spinning away. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
So the next score wins here in the playoffs, and we will go as long as need be as they work here on 2nd down.